Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we're playing the Mage in the arena. We have 4 wins so far, 1 loss. So, we're doing pretty good so far. We have 3 fireballs, but overall the deck is not amazing. But the fireballs are kind of helping us. And overall we have a pretty aggressive curve, and then we just kind of finish them off with the fireballs. That's pretty much what has been happening. I would like to get some 2-drops. We have 3 fireballs, we don't need one right now. I'm gonna toss everything and just see if we can find something to play early on here. I was thinking about keeping the 3-drop, but it's not that good of a 3-drop, so I don't think there's too much value in keeping that here. Maybe it was something good, like a Harvest Golem or something. I would probably have kept it. So now we could play a Young Priestess, for example, but then she can just Fire Blast it for free. Other than that, we could do something like play a 2-drop, coin it out and play a follow-up with another 2-drop. Yeah, actually I think I'm gonna do that. And we don't have a 3-drop, but we have a third 2-drop plus a 1-drop that we could potentially play on turn 3 if we so desire. But let's start out with this one. Okay, and I think I'm actually gonna go for the phase here. Simply to try and get some early damage in. And let her do the trading. We'll just keep filling up the board here. And we also have some kind of AoE here to bail us out. We don't have any Flame Strikes, but we do have our 1 Blizzard here in the deck that we already have available. Come on, be something terrible. Be like a 1-1 chicken. Unstable Portal is always a gamble. It's an okay card by itself, but it's only really good when you can combo it with something like an Apprentice. An Explosive Sheep. Huh. Interesting. So what do we do about that? We could run that into that. And then fire... No, wait. Then this one would also die, yeah? This one would survive. Right? I don't think that was a very good move on her part, but... Well, maybe it wasn't too bad. We could Fire Blast that. No. This one's not... Well, we could get 3 damage in first. But if you do this... Then... This one survives. You just attack the face, play the Priestess, play an Apprentice, and turn. And I mean, she can't Fire Blast everything. I'll probably Fire Blast that one, but then she only has 2 mana left. Now, our hand, we're kind of running out of minions here, so hopefully we can draw like a Water Elemental or something like that. Oh, I guess if she plays a Yeti or something, we can just Fireball it. Alright, she does go for the Fire Blast. Makes sense. Oh, she had nothing. Good. Oh, we can almost play this, but not quite. That makes me a little sad here. Because then we're having a pretty weak turn. I mean, I'm not gonna Frost Nova an empty board. I don't think a Fireball to the face is really the right option either. Ah, that's really too bad. That slows us down so much, but at least she had a slow turn last turn as well, but of course her turn was a little better than ours, and she did kill a minion with Fire Blast. Okay, she's clearing the board now, but she doesn't have anything out. So we can play our Mercenary, and hopefully we can get at least 1 hit into the face with it. Not sure what we're gonna do next turn though. Well, I guess we could just freeze, right? Like if she doesn't have removal for the Venture Core, right? We can just freeze the board every turn and just go for the face.
We have many.
Since we have a Frost Nova this turn, right? And then we have Blizzard next turn. So we just do this, and I think we'll just put like 1 damage to that, so it'll die to the Blizzard. I wonder what she thinks of this. I mean, you could definitely argue, but it could be other stuff like a Stormpike Commando that I'm thinking about playing in the future. Like, there are things. But of course I'm looking here, if you can get another 7 damage in, we almost got her with a Fireball. Could also have gone for the face with this Fire Blast, because then... we're getting really close to lethal here. Actually... Yeah, I should have gone for the face, I think, because then then she would be at 14, and then we could do another 14. Yeah, then we could have had lethal this turn. Now we are 1 damage off. I think we will win this though, because just if you're looking at this, I mean. Alright, so I think we Blizzard here. Go for that's 7, 14. Alright, just Blizzard, go for the face, and turn. Yeah, I should have Fire Blasted the face. If I had counted things, I would have, but I guess I was just thinking a little differently here. At least that one did die to the Blizzard, but that might not really matter very much. Alright, well, now the question is, let's not make the same mistake again. Let's set up for lethal for next turn. So we'll just do that. And of course we can't get the Force Tank max out, unfortunately, but we are setting up for lethal. And then I'll play the Mirror Entity and Illuminator. Also just to play some mind games with her, and hey, we actually get a use out of the heal here. Even though, of course, we are far away from dying, we are the beatdown. We just gotta hope she doesn't have any more healing. I mean, she already played 1 fast, yeah, so hopefully that's it for her healing. Well, I'm glad that's not counterspell. Wow. Okay. If that had been counterspell, that would have been so sad. Now, we still need her to not heal. And if she doesn't, then we're good. Right, she cannot play this one this turn. She doesn't have the mana. Which means that we win. And I mean, she knows she's in trouble, right? She would probably have been quite happy for that to be counterspell as well. So, yeah, let's just... Oh, another fireball. Well, I don't even need it, but I guess that's... Even if she had healed, we would have been fine. Good. Up to 5 wins. Let's play another game here. And see if we can get up to 6 wins. And what did I predict for this deck? Did I say... Now I don't remember. I probably said like 7 or 8, right? Even though I don't think the deck is super strong, but I mean it does have some potential. Like it has a lot of early minions, and then it has those fireballs to finish it off. But it's a very like it just risks falling apart, because if you don't get early momentum, there's not much comeback in this deck. There's just 1 Blizzard, no Flame Strikes, not a lot of late games, so it really all relies on that. I'm gonna keep the Illuminator simply because it's a free drop, and free drop's a little rare. It's not that good of a free drop, but it's something. And then we have a 2-drop and a free drop, and let's see what else we can get here. Our trusty young priestess. We seem to always draw her. I'm pretty sure we only have 1 in the deck, right? But she always shows up. Alright, well. Both mirror entities. Well, 1 would probably have been enough. I guess it won't be an issue to get a secret out for the Illuminator, but we probably won't really need healing from it, which makes it a little lackluster. If only our Illuminators could have been Flame Wakers instead of something like that. That would have been pretty great. Now, so he can't target this one with healing or spells, which means that we don't have to be scared of Power Word Shield, for example. So I'm thinking maybe just go for the face with it. Oh, I mean, nah, maybe you should try and keep this one alive, because if he somehow cannot kill this one and it just gets out of control and keeps, like, we could end up doing way more damage with this one if we're lucky. And well, this is a 2-drop. Don't. Okay. That could have gone very poorly. I mean, it would have been unlucky, but not completely unreasonable. Okay, so I think... How do we do this? Do we play this one? I think we play Mirror Entity. Like, what's better? Random minion or Mirror Entity? Of course, the Mirror Entity also has the added benefit of messing with his head. So, there's that. Let's mess with his head. And go for the face here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do the trading for us, because thankfully he doesn't have a hero power that deals damage. Even though the healing hero power can be quite useful as well sometimes, especially when you're getting rushed down. Right, I hope you have only like Yetis and stuff like that. Interesting. Okay, 2-5. It is better than a 2-4. So there's that. It actually does pretty well considering what's on the board. We can... I think I'm gonna go for board control this turn, since we have some pretty... like we can Fire Blast that, run that into that. Then we have 2 or 3 mana left. So if you do that, and then do we play the Haunted Creeper or do we coin out the Illuminator? I don't think there's much value in coining out the Illuminator. It's not like it's that strong. So I think I'm gonna hold on to the coin now for added flexibility for the future. Shouldn't hold on to it for too long though, since eventually we're gonna run out of steam anyway, and then the coin becomes completely useless. Well, that one is annoying. That's pretty good for him because we don't have that many expensive minions, and it's just gonna be hard for us to get rid of it. I wish we had a fireball, but we do not have a fireball. So I think I will play this one, see what comes out of it. Probably coin Fire Blast. Alright, so we coin Fire Blast that one. And I don't think there's any real reason to attack here. I mean, the only reason... No. Well, I mean, the thing is, he has a Cabal Shadow Piece, but it's an epic, so I don't expect him to have it. I'm just gonna... Yeah, end turn here. I hope to draw a Fireball so we can get rid of that annoying Death Lord. This is one of the most effective Death Lords I've ever seen. Just, like, it's just really bad for us. Well, what do you got? Then you heal that up, I assume. Yeah, and we still don't have a good way of dealing with it. Come on, Fireball or something. Oh, okay. Well then... So Fireball, Fire Blast, then run this into that. I think that is the play, right? And then we'll see what we draw. I don't want to give him a chance to heal it up again. Plus we could get a charge or something. Now, I think I want to kill that one. But it's just... Well, just gotta hope he doesn't have Holy Nova, right? But at the same time, we should get rid of this one. It's a good trade. Let's kill that. Don't let him do any shenanigans. Let's see what he does here. If he has a Holy Nova, I'm pretty sure he's gonna play that. Okay, now I'm pretty sure he does not, since otherwise he would not have attacked there. That's a good thing. Another light spawn, huh? It's time for a little blow. Okay. Well, soon it's time for Force Tank Max. Not quite yet, though. Oh, interesting. If only we had that on the board. But we do not. So, this turn... What do we do? What do we do? We can play 2 cards.
What to do? What to do?
Do we want another Mirror Entity? I think we do. Just to... Oh, yeah, and together with the Illuminator, probably, right? So we do this, and I think I'd just go for the face. Do you want to kill that one off? Not really. Let's go for the face. The audio stopped recording here for about 3 minutes, so I'm gonna talk a little bit post game to make up for it. At this point, I'm starting to think that maybe I should have killed that Amami, because it just could potentially make things a little awkward next turn, and I don't really want to Fire Blast next turn, because what I really want to do is play as a Force Tank, and now it just kind of puts me in an awkward spot, but I wanted to get the extra free damage in, but maybe that's not even that valuable versus a priest. But I made a choice, and there's no way to really change it now. That is something that I cannot change in post, unfortunately, whether I like it or not. But yeah, so he plays the Shadow Madness here, which is a little sad because that pretty much ensures that if I want to kill their money, I do have to play Fire Blast. Unless, well, I mean, I could also run the Stormwind Knight into it here, but I don't think that's good at all. So I think what I end up doing is Fire Blasting it and running the 1/1 into it, and then probably playing like the 2-drop and the 4-drop. And I might even, at least I'm considering also playing, running the Stormwind Knight into the 3/3 to get it down to a 1/1. But then I think I changed my mind, because then he can just heal it up to a 3/3 again and finish off the Stormwind Knight. Whereas what I really want to do is just to keep getting damage to his face, just rush him down before he can catch up, and then hopefully at a later turn get the Force Tank Max out and get a couple of hits into the face if we can avoid this Shadow Word Death, of course. If he has Shadow Word Death at this point, it's probably over for us, because, well, we are starting to run out of cards here, and he most likely have more late game punch than we do, since our deck is definitely not about end game, except for, yeah, our Force Tank Max is actually pretty decent now, if you can actually get some value out of it before we get to the whole fireball phase of the game. Alright, so he heals that up, of course. Then he can probably kill the 2/5, or he might even get a little greedy and go for the face. But let's see. Right, so he does kill that, which I think is definitely the right choice. Now, I'm thinking that we should probably do something like Fire Blast to 3/3, and then we can run a 2/3 into it, and we can also play the Force Tank Max since the Mech Warba is still alive. Now, my old recording is gonna come back in about 15 seconds from now, so everything will be in order again, because it's a little awkward making like an extra recording like in the middle of the video, but hey, I figure it is better than silence. Alright, now the recording should come back. I think we had some issues here. I think I got the audio back. For some reason it cut out in the middle. I'm just having some problems with Audacity sometimes. I don't know what's up with it really. But sometimes it just stops recording, but I'm back now. I'll try and look at it after to see how much I missed. But let's play. So we can run that into that. Fire Blast that. Then play 2 of these. Probably should do that. Play this one and then the Venture Co. I mean, that's some pretty scary minions we have here. So hopefully that will be difficult for him to deal with. Well, let's see what he does. Another taunt? Wow. But, I mean, we still have these 2 minions with 7 attack. We still have 3 fireballs left in the deck. He can't really kill these unless he has a Shadow Word Death, which I think he would have used earlier if he had it, so... what are you gonna do? Alright. I guess he didn't attack with that one yet. Oh? Is he gonna go for value here? I think that's kind of risky. But it looks like he is. Yeah. Well, we need our... well, we can get 7 damage into the face here. I guess he's still healing up. So, I mean, we are kind of a bit away, but at the same time, Oh, I think we fireball that one and go 14 to the face. I'm pretty sure that's the play here. So if you do this and do that, go 14 to the face plus that, and he's gonna have trouble dealing with all that. That fireball was actually really useful right about there. Of course, there was a pretty high chance of drawing it, so it wasn't really that amazing to draw, but I'm happy about it. Alright, you don't want to heal that up first. Oh, I guess he wants to heal his face, right? Well, that didn't work out. Can't always rely on those ogres. Alright, well, let's play one more game here and see if we can make it to 7 wins. Alright, let's go. Let's see who we get here. It's nice actually winning some games in Arena for once, because after these last 2 runs, it just feels bad, you know? It's nice to win again. Alright. Versus a hunter. And we have some decent cards in these 2, but a little too high, especially since we don't have the coin. If I had the coin, maybe keep the water elemental. At least if I had a 2-drop as well, but in this case, I'm gonna go searching for those 2-drops. Didn't find any. That is bad news. Kinda hoping he plays something with 1 life that we can... Well, I guess we can always Fire Blast the face, right? Oh, hey! There we go. That's a weak start. Thankfully, we do have some strong cards in the hand, but... especially the Scarlet Crusader trades really well with a Mech Warper. Just gotta hope that he doesn't have could have used that last turn. Just gotta hope he doesn't have some mech he can play like a Shredder here for 3 mana. Oh boy. He has mechs. Don't. Oh no! That hurts the soul. Wow. And that one is just growing and growing. Like that. But then at the same time we should get rid of, like, in case he has even more mechs. I'm just scared of it won't be a 3-2 by his turn. I mean, let's assume he doesn't have any more mechs. I mean, what are the chances, right? They are kinda low. Considering he already played 3, and this is Arena, not constructed. Okay, kill that. At least he took some damage doing it. And then now... I'm actually quite happy to have the Sunwalker, that could be really useful. As well as the... yeah. Now... how do we do this? What if he just played a Taunt here, and then Mirror Entity? And just... go... yeah, in case he has another mech, let's get rid of... oh, wait, no, if you tag the face, then he cannot use his bow next turn. And I'm also kind of trying to set up for Blizzard, plus I want to do damage to him, so we can burn him down. So now if he wants to kill the Water Elemental, he has to attack with... well... I guess you could also Spellbreak. But then we do get a copy of the Spellbreaker. So I'm glad it's not an owl. Alright. I guess we are like seeing who can kill each other first. But wow, we have 2 fireballs now. We have a Blizzard. I think we got a Blizzard here. And... or we could Sunwalker here. So I think hit that, and go for the face with the rest. If only this one's still... if you do Blizzard here... it doesn't kill anything though. So I kind of maybe save that for the next turn instead. If you go all out for the face, that's a 9. Takes him down to... 14. Then we have 6, 9. Fireball. You know what, let's go for this. I think there's a decent chance of actually having lethal next turn. Yeah. And if we don't have lethal next turn, we can play the Sunwalker instead. Of course, if he has a taunt, he can stop it. Well, let's see what he does. Well, hopefully... Nah, he can't have lethal himself. So he's gotta try and clear the board here a little bit, I assume. Like, try and kill the Spellbreaker. Then we have 6, 12. Yeah, then we don't have lethal if he does that. Oh wow, he's going for the kill command too. Then going for the face. Alright, so we have... be 2 damage off. Or 1 mana off. So we gotta go for the... How Sunwalker, if you do that, we gotta try and kill that as well. What? If only we can't do Sunwalker and Fire Blast. That's just so much damage. If you go for the face, 6, 12, 1 mana. Sunwalker. What did we kill? Did we kill this one? Well, he gets something out of it. There's a pretty low chance of it being a Doomsayer. If you kill that, play Sunwalker, then you gotta use these 2 to get through it. Then he only has... So if we do this and kill that, and then do we go for the face for the guaranteed lethal next turn if you survive, or... So that's 4. I think we gotta kill this one to try and lower his incoming damage. Well, okay, let's see what happens. Yeah. Does that? I mean, if he has kill command, we're dead. Well, that's 3, and that's... Does he have like an Elven Archer to finish us off? No Elven Archer. Okay, good. Okay, we did it. There we go. Yeah, sure, you get some copies of Fireball. That's great. Okay, so we made it to 7 wins. Barely. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.